forgotten about an assignment until a night before it's due? Have you ever been walking down the street and someone stops you and carries on a whole conversation with you, and when they walk away you have no idea what their name is? We all have. Researchers today believe that memories are stored in intricate circuits of constellations in the brain called neural networks. Most of these are located in the cerebral cortex. The biochemical basis for how these neural networks create memories are beyond present understanding. Memory scientists think of memories as the form in which information is encoded, stored, and then retrieved. Remembering involves activating a particular brain circuit in which the memory is encoded. There are many theories on why we forget. None are more correct than another. The first theory is decay theory. This theory states that memories leave traces in our brain and they slowly deteriorate over time. Hermann Ebbinghaus, who was the founder of psychology, did a theory with using nonsense syllables. He made a list of nonsense syllables and did an experimentation where he tried to memorize all of them. He tested himself an hour later, a day later, and a week later, and he noticed that most of this forgetting occurred within the first hour. He also did other experiments saying that memories that have more meaning are less likely to decay. Another theory is interference theory. This theory states that similar events can cause interference with each other. New memories retroactively interfere with earlier learned unstable memories we've yet to apply. For example, the information in your 8 a.m. class will fade while you're learning information in your 9 a.m. class. Proactive interference is caused by the influence of previously learned material. You may forget new area code and keep dialing an old one by mistake. That's proactive interference. Steps to minimize disruptive effects are sleeping on it, rehearsing fresh memories, giving yourself a break, and avoiding sequential study of similar material. Retrieval theory states that forgetting occurs from failure to access stored memories. Encoding failure can explain why we can't recall someone's name. What's on the back of a nickel? We don't need to know that in order to use it or know where it is. There's not any retrieval cues for us to need to know what's on the back of a nickel. We tend to remember events that stand out better, such as doctor's appointments. Lack of retrieval cues can cause tip-of-the-tongue phenomenon, which is when we know the information but we just can't seem to retrieve it. Proper names are often forgotten because of lack of retrieval cues. Sigmund Freud was the father of psychology. He believed in repression. The psychological defense mechanism of repression, or motivated forgetting, involves banishing threatening material from consciousness, or not being able to recall a traumatic childhood experience. One other theory that is not recognized by cognitive psychologists is consolidation, a process that lasts several hours or days, which we store our information into long-term memory. It is the most popular theory among neuroscientists. It's the assumption that memories still undergoing consolidation or still being stored in long-term memory are more likely to be interfered with and forgotten. In other words, all of our new memories will be forgotten easier than our old memories. Memories can be improved, however, through mnemonic devices such as acronyms or HOMES for the Great Lakes and Michigans, acrostics such as Every Good Boy Does Fine used in music for the treble clef notes, popular sayings and rhymes, 30 days has September, April, June, and November, chunking similar information together or breaking down a large number, and not cramming. Spaced out practice is more effective than massive practice. Forgetting is something we all do. However, we can improve our memory and continue to encode our information, learn it, store it, and retrieve it later. Thank you.